Yeah, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Denali, aka Don Squale, back at y'all with another Forza Horizon 3 build video, man. In this one, we have another request from one of our YouTube viewers. Mr. Victor Enrique wants to see a BMW X5 full upgrade street build, man. Now, I don't think I have a BMW X5 even built on the channel yet, which is the reason that I did this build. Now, if you guys have a request, that's one way to get your build done, is go back, just search Don Squally and the build that you want to see. And if one already pops up, chances are I'm going to try to find something that I have not done on the channel yet. Now, the BMW X5 in question is the 2011. Looks like we already have one in our garage, so we are going to go ahead, back it on up here real quick, and check out the BMW X5 in question. Now, if you guys do have a request, drop it down in the comments section. We are taking one request per video uploaded on the channel, uploading one video per day as of now. Things are picking up, man. I'm not going to lie. The channel's absolutely blowing up. Things are just expanding so quickly beyond my expectations. So I just want to give a big thanks, big shout out to all the loyal viewers and the fans out there that are watching constantly on the daily. You guys are really what makes this channel. I'm just the one here making the videos, man. So with that being said, let's jump right into this build. Obviously, we're going to start out with our conversions. Now, I want to say we got a 4.3 liter V8, 4.4 liter V8. Is that safe to say? So I think that's going to be more than enough power. We are not going to have to do the V10 swap or the V12 swap. So we're going to leave the motor the way that it is. Now, as far as the drivetrain goes, I wouldn't mind seeing this thing rear-wheel drive. Now, I know BMWs, all around great drift vehicles. I want to see this thing drift. Now, we did say we're going to max out the engine upgrade, so it's looking like, you know, this thing's going to be pretty quick, but I also want it to drift, which is why I put that rear-wheel drive conversion on here. Now, I don't know why Forza only gives us the option for this big splitter on here. A smaller one, maybe half the size sticking out, might be a little better. So we're going to pass on that. In that wing, I mean, yeah, no thanks. Thanks, but no thanks there, Forza. Body-wise, going to leave it stock. Now, as far as the tire goes, I'm going to put a race tire compound on here. I know you guys always give me crap when I do drift builds and I put a race tire compound, but this thing is going to have more than enough power to spin those tires. I can assure that once we're done with it. Now, as far as the wheels go, I want something nice and subtle. Kind of a spokey wheel like this, but, you know, something maybe with a little less going on here. Now, I can see right here, this would be a great option. Also right here, very nice as far as BMWs go. Subtle, not too bad. I've always been a big fan of the 5 spokes on these X5, so that might be the option for us right here. Looking at a few more here, yeah, my taste is honestly leaning a little more towards these nice 5 spokes the more and more of these ugly wheels I look at. We're going to boost the wheel size to a 21 inch though, however, because, I mean, it's a BMW. The thing's got to look right. You know, I'm not going to lie, 21 inches on an X5 is really baby. We can go up to 22s and not even break a sweat on this thing, but hey, man, I appreciate Forza for letting us be modest out here. I see you. I see you. So upgrade that race diff. Gonna definitely do some brake upgrades here. And as far as the suspension goes, no rally springs here. We're gonna go with some nice race springs and dampers. Remember, this is gonna be a street build, so we are gonna keep it relatively street-like. Not gonna be any off-road aspect here. Now, yeah, I know we said maxed out here, but because it's a street build, I'm not going to put a roll cage in this thing, man. That just looks a little too crazy. We are going to do, however, some sport weight reduction. Hopefully that doesn't lighten this car up too much. And now on comes the power. Now this thing's stock looks like a twin turbo, which is a beast, man. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the final numbers are on this thing. Now, hopefully this doesn't bump us into the S2 class. I'd prefer to see this thing stay in the S1 class and just competitive in its class. Hopefully we can beat up. Now, I'm sure if we had the all-wheel drive, we'd be able to beat up a lot of Lambos, lots of Corvettes out there. But because this is a rear-wheel drive application now, can we get her into S2? What would this top out with an all-wheel drive conversion? Not too bad. I think after this video, once I drift it around, have a little bit of fun with it, all-wheel drive would probably be the way to go. I think on the drag strip it would definitely be more competitive with an all-wheel drive conversion. But for now, we're going to stick with the rear-wheel drive. Looks like we've taken care of pretty much everything in here, so we're going to go ahead and install this setup, $75,000. Not really a big deal. Thank you, Forza. I appreciate you. So next up, we are just going to jump into the tuning before we take care of any of the paints. Now let's just check out our top speed here, 328. Looking pretty good. We're going to see if that's a realistic number once we get out onto the road. I do, however, want to lower this thing. Just something about a slammed X5 makes me tingle inside, man. Not in a weird way either, in a like car guy kind of way. You know what I mean? It's a good kind of way, really. So as far as the paint goes, we have this nice stock red color. Oh man, this thing is looking so G right now. Let's check out a couple of the manufacturer color options here. Now, looks like the red is the most sporty out of all of the colors here. Now, I wouldn't mind doing something a little bit different. Let's try a matte white, see how it looks. Actually, that pink was looking pretty nice. A pink X5. Nah, man, maybe we'll do a nice pink Caddy one of these days. Well, let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see a pink Cadillac. But I think this BMW is going to be matte white for the time being. Oh, and go figure that I completely missed the color that I was looking for. Okay, so we are going to fine-tune this once again. Fix our mistakes here. Matte white. Matte white. Okay, that is looking good. Now, as far as the wheels go, a nice black gloss on here would look very nice. I'm happy with that. Black out those windows. Now, you guys know me when I get on my white car stuff. I gotta add some decals on here, man. I just gotta sticker it up. You guys know how I do it. We're gonna keep it somewhat subtle, but also somewhat the same. Now, the reason that I do keep it somewhat the same with these builds and the vinyl applications is because in real life, this really is what I would probably do to my X5 if I own one. So we're gonna start out with a black vinyl on the top here. You guys know we're gonna black out this roof. Big fan of the white vehicles with black roofs. I don't know why, it's just something that I've always been a fan of. So we're just gonna keep it nice and simple, nothing too crazy here. Just not to take up too much time. Now, normally if I was doing this build for something that would be more of a permanent thing that I'm using all the time, I'd take a little more time with it. But because we are not, actually, you know what? You know what, YouTube? I kind of have something that I would like to do that I don't think, I might get bashed for this one. You guys let me know what you think, but I want to do something a little different, man. We're always doing the same thing. Well, not really. Things are kind of, I can't really say that. That's not fair to say. However, I want to switch it up for this one. So bear with me here, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to put some racing stripes on here. Make this thing look like kind of a Mustang. What do you think? Should we do the dual racing stripes or just the single thin stripe? Let me see here. Just the thin stripe? I mean, I know that's kind of a thing. Yeah, let's do the little thin stripe on there. Front bumper, we're going to go ahead and do the same. Just add the front stripe. And what do you guys say we go ahead, do the same on the rear bumper? Actually, I guess we're going to have to do the wing first. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm just going to fast forward these little parts here for you guys. And finish it up on the rear bumper. Now, I really, for some reason, like the placement on the front. We're going to have to see how it looks on the back here. Now, I am going to have to try to line it up here with this roof spoiler here. Let's see, how's that look? It's a little bit different. Like I say, I really like the positioning of it on the front, coming up over the top, kind of a little strange, and then down along the back. We're gonna work with it. I don't know, it's different. You guys let me know if I should have gone with the dual stripes or the single stripes. I don't know, man, we're trying something a little bit different. Now, with that being said, I'm thinking we took care of pretty much everything. Tuned it, built it, painted it, put on some weird-ass decals, some decals on there, and now I think it's just about time for us to take this thing for a little bit of a rip. Let's just get a little bit of a walk around before we do here. That matte paint job, I don't know, man. Something about this makes me kind of want to go with a gloss white, but we're going to rock it for the time being. Can definitely hear those turbos kicking. Just spooling up. A little bit of blow-off valve noise. Let's get an interior view. I love the inside of these BMWs, man. For me, this specific year, in and around this generation, just my favorite body style, inside and out. Absolutely love them. Alright, let's see if this thing will drift. Starting off in second gear, that was my boss. Oh yeah. Still a little bit heavy. I mean, it is a big BMW X5. These things got to be in and around 4,000 pounds. I'm going to go ahead and take a guess. I didn't check out the actual number when we were doing the weight reduction, but I mean, it's a big BMW German luxury SUV, so it has to be, in my guess, around 4,000 pounds. You BMW heads might be able to let me know down in the comment section. I found that uploading these videos, you get a lot of the gamer guys, but then also a lot of guys who actually own these cars in real life stumble across my videos, and you know, it's kind of cool, man, to see both of the worlds merging, the video game world and the guys who come through and say, hey man, I actually own this car in real life, really enjoyed the video, and are able to drop some real world knowledge for us as to how these cars perform, sound, and mod in real life. This thing is a beast, man. Even considering we got that rear wheel drive conversion on here, it handles so good, like planted to the ground. Alright, brakes could use a little bit of work. We might have to up the pressure on the brakes there. Let's see how she does in the corners. Now, as far as drifting goes, I don't think... Oh, leveled up. I don't think this thing is going to be the best drifter of choice. I did just put the rear wheel drive on here just to have a little bit more fun. But being a street build, surprisingly, with this much horsepower, maxing out the motor, it handles really, really good. It doesn't get out of control. Now, I have a funny feeling X5s from the factory come with some pretty serious rear tires on them, so I have a funny feeling that's got a lot to do with the grip that we're experiencing right now. But look at that, man. Handled that turn exceptionally well for a big old SUV like this. I don't know if you can really classify this as a full-size SUV. Maybe more of a mid-size, not really a crossover. Although I'm sure it does share a lot of components suspension-wise with the sedans that BMW offers. Obviously, this guy's going off-road. Thought we were going to be able to pass his ass. Drift zone. Oh, taking out some of the flags there. This guy following me seems to be around in all my videos lately. Nothing too serious as far as the drift zone goes, even though we did get a personal best, only 1 star. Because race car definitely got us beat on that one. I mean, this thing, it handles great. If you just want to go out for a nice cruise, this is definitely the vehicle. Let's do a little bit of a launch here, even though we're going downhill a bit. Lights up both of those tires very nicely. Handles them corners like nothing. Even coming in a little hot, if that guy wasn't there, we would have had that. Oh, XP board. Word. I mean, the thing's very predictable, very subtle. Watch where you're going there, boss. Didn't mean to wreck your nice classic, but that was your fault, not mine. Oh, this is just a nice cruiser. Let's get a little interior view. Woo! Listen to this motor, man. BMW doing it extremely huge nowadays with these turbos. The 335i, an absolute monster. Not sure what kind of motor is in here in relation to the 335, but they just are absolute beasts, man. Can't even lie. Really the next generation of Supra. I've said it before and I'll say it again. BMW, as much as they are going to be expensive to repair, I think they're definitely going to be the car to have for your budget racer, as well as the Hyundai Genesis, and now the, what's that, the new Alfa Romeo, no, not the Alfa, the Fiat, that 123, I think, or 124, whatever, 125, based off the Miata that comes with a Fiat Abarth turbo motor. Those are also going to be some good, cars to buy and look out for once they become available in the used market later on down the road. BMW, no exception to that. So I'm thinking this is probably going to be a wrap for this one. We raced it. We talked some smack. We enjoyed ourselves. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button. If you guys want to see more, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. And yeah, man, so with that being said, I'm thinking this is probably going to be the end of this video. As always, I'm your boy Denali, a.k.a. Don Squally. I just want to say thank you guys for watching. We're going to catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Peace! Oh no! Oh! For fuck's sake, every fucking time. Showdown, bitch. Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Should have had a V8, yeah? Recovery of a lifetime. Oh fuck! Oh no! Oh fuck! Yeah, just keep on rolling there. Yeah. Don't worry about the racer anymore.